Let's see what else we got. In this next topic, if you're looking for the best incentives or all the incentives out there, well, Tesla has just updated their website again today, and now there is a section on the Tesla website where you can actually search all the different incentives that you might qualify for. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so we just saw this earlier today because it does seem like 6 o'clock is that threshold, because I guess that's 9 o'clock on the Eastern time, whatever it is. But quote, Tesla adds state incentive search tool on website. So I'll show you exactly where to find it. So if you go to any vehicle out there, you can go to the Model 3, you can go to Model Y, click on see details onto the 7,500 federal tax credit, and now there is a new box where you can enter any zip code that you want. So of course there's California that's showing right here on the screen for $2,000. And if you've got a zip code that you want to throw in here, definitely put it in the chat box. But let's put it like in a Maryland zip code. So Maryland 20854, you can see the line change for incentives. And now it shows a Maryland incentive of $3,000. So this seems pretty dynamic. This looks pretty cool that you can enter in a bunch of different zip codes. I don't really know too many other zip codes from that. So maybe we can just throw in random ones to see if it actually generates anything else. But this is really cool because Tesla, I mean, that's the thing with buying an electric vehicle. There's so many incentives out there. I mean, even though this does show like a incentive for California, that's only like the tip of it, right? There, we know if you follow the channel, we know there's plenty of other California incentives out there, and $2,000 is really one of many but the $2,000 one is most people qualify for, but there's plenty of other incentives out there. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Definitely check it out and let me know what your thoughts on the new state incentive section of the Tesla website. And this is cool, right? Because Tesla is starting to try and incorporate as many incentives as possible. So here's a zip code 33025. Thank you, Andres. I guess there's no Florida one, unfortunately, there, but you can see if we put in, what's really cool with this is if you put in a state that has an incentive, you can see it pops it up Maryland like that. You can see that this big number now changes to 10,500 and now updates onto the website as well as 10,500. So you can see it's pretty dynamic. And I would bet to guess that if people are shopping onto the other websites, like going to menu and then going to existing inventory, and let's say you put in that same zip code right here on the page, this should probably update. I thought it would, but I guess it doesn't. But it should probably update. I bet they would update that later on, where it will show a big box with all the different incentives. You can see it's right here, right now there. But of course, you can couple all this with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So first, what you got to do is load up that Tesla referral code first, let it load up on your computer, then head on over to Waiting for Tesla, find this $5,000 Model Y that I know you're looking out for, then hit the reserve button if it's still there, and then let it load, get the green check mark that it shows that you actually get the discount, and then go ahead and proceed to place your deposit and order. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link to support the channel. And if you're looking for someone to ask questions about buying a Tesla and how to get the best deal, that's where you can send me a message in my Patreon app. Down below in the description, you can get my resource guide that has the best links for all the credit unions and financing, all better than Tesla financing. And you can even schedule a call with me to ask me where we can go over your exact situation on how to get the best deal. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. Water break.